Hey, what's up, guys? This is TopherDeluxe, and it's been a while. I had some changes to go on in my life, some good things, some bad things. I got a new job, but there was a pay period missed there. I forgot to pay my internet bill, so I was out of internet for a couple weeks, and it kind of stopped me from uploading my videos. I apologize for that. I hopefully will be able to keep continually uploading videos as much as I can, or as often as I can. I was about to upload one yesterday, but I got all the way to YouTube and then realized that it was the same video that I uploaded last month or something like that with a different commentary. So, you can't re-upload the same video twice. That's just stupid. So I hooked up my Elgato and I decided I was going to go on and work on my camos. And that's when this happened. This is actually a pretty good game, especially because I have no perks and no attachments. If you know the route you have to go to get gold camo on a weapon, you have to get your 150 or 100 headshots or 250 kills, one hit, one kills, whatever. It depends on the gun you're using. But once you get that, it opens up the availability for you to get all the rest of the camos. And all those camos can be earned simultaneously. It's not sequential like the other ones. So there's 150 kills with no perks. That's one camo. And then another one is 150 kills with no attachments. Now, to me, it just makes sense to take off all your perks and take off all your attachments and do it all at once. And that's kind of what you're watching here. I got the MK-48. I'm working on it. It's the closest to the gold for any of the LMGs on my account. I'm not really even close on them. I've got the submachine guns, the assault rifles, almost the shotguns. I've got the launchers. All those I've got diamond already. This is just me just kind of working through. One day, hopefully, we'll have all the guns diamond just because it's a challenge that I put for myself and I really want to do it. But yeah, this is what this gameplay, derived from, is me trying to get as many kills as possible with this gun with no perks and attachments. And trust me, this was like my 4th or 5th game doing this, and it's really, really difficult sometimes. I mean, it can be really, really annoying because you get killed way, way too often. You get just a whole lot of deaths. It seems like you're constantly dying and respawning. And with this gun, it's kind of a slow mover. That's why I've got the tack insert, so I know where I'm going to spawn, and I can spawn myself closer to the action so I don't have to run across the map with this big, huge, freaking heavy gun. But yeah, let's talk about that class setup for a little bit. I've got the MK-48, and I've got the diamond launcher on my back pocket, and that's the, I can't remember what it's, the FHJ, I think is what it's called. It's the one that has 2 shots and can lock on to aircraft. I've got that in my back pocket to take out UAVs if I want to, and I've got, as you see right there, trophy systems, because I don't have flak jacket and I don't have tac mask, so it's really, really important for me to put those down and keep myself from getting killed. Other than that, that's pretty much the entire setup. You kind of have to run without anything on your class. I suggest kind of following suit here, especially if you're an objective player like myself. Go ahead and try and get those, you can hop on the objective still, just make sure that you use those trophy systems. Now see, this is awesome. I love putting a tac insert whenever you're calling in a care package. It really, 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 really helps to keep your care package in your hands. Because often, you'll go to pick up your care package, someone sees it and comes and kills you, and then next thing you know, they got your care package because you respawn on the other side of the map. It's really, really annoying. As far as score streaks, I was running a UAV and a care package Guardian. Now, the reason why I was running a Guardian instead of something else like a counter UAV is because I don't have the, the player card, the little banner for it. Another kind of challenge that I put on myself is to try and get as many of those as possible. So I change up my gameplay style, I change up my score streaks and my equipment and stuff to try and use things that I've never used before, just to try different situations and try and master all the craft. And that's kind of what you're watching here, is me trying to push myself outside of what I'm comfortable with and play with something different. Plus, the trophy system's just golden when it comes to not having flak jacket or tac mask. It can take out just about anything. A rocket launcher, combat axe, I'm pretty sure a ballistic knife. It can take just about anything out. So it's definitely something you want to keep in your arsenal when you're running with no perks or attachments. Now, this gameplay is a little bit longer than most of the ones I upload. It's about 9 minutes and some change, and that's because in the past I found that I always had more to say than I had time to say it. So I decided to kind of leave this one a little bit lengthy and just tell you what's on my mind, and guess just do whatever the commentary feels natural. Just go for it. This spot right here that I'm in is a great way to camp on demolition, because their spawn is over in that corner that I'm looking at right there where used to be the restrooms. I'm not sure if it's the same thing anymore, but that's an excellent place to do it. If you can sit right here and pop back around one way or another, go back and forth, and you can pick them off and keep them in that corner. This map always kind of confused me because in Demolition and in Domination, the map rotates weird. It's like in Demolition, you're spawning on this side or down at the bottom where the water is. On Domination, you're spawning kind of on this side, but they're spawning over there by where CDOM is, over by where that B plant is, the B bomb site or whatever it is right now. So they kind of turned it sideways. It kind of confused me a few times at first to try and figure out where, how are we supposed to spawn trap these people, because I can't figure out where their spawn is. And seeing as how it's uphill, downhill type spawn system, this is a good spot to sit, especially with an LMG. You can pick off a lot of people. Now, the AGR, I rarely have AGRs that do this well, but I just went ham with this freaking AGR. It was tearing people up. I think I ended up with like 10 kills or something. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I go back in their spawn and just start tearing them to pieces. It was a lot of fun to use this AGR. And that kind of attributes to my the end result of how many kills and how many deaths I got in this game. I ended up getting a couple lucky care packages with the, the escort drone and the AGR, and they both ended up helping me out quite a bit. And that's another thing that you have to look at when you're doing this no perk and attachment thing, is that you're probably not going to be able to get nuclear kill streaks. You're not going to be able to get a swarm and stuff with, look at this double kill right here. You're not going to get swarm running with no perks and attachments. It's just a lot more difficult. It's a lot harder to do. So I know that I can get probably 5 to maybe 8 kills without dying when I'm running with no perks and attachments. Often it's less than that, just because, frag grenades and things can take you out. But if you get lucky and you're playing with people that aren't using a whole lot of equipment, then you can definitely manage to get some score streaks. And the care package is a great score streak to use when you're going for these camos, because they can give you a score streak that's way, way higher than you could get, running with no perks and attachments. So that's what I kind of, I run with the care package almost every time that I'm doing the whole no perks, no attachments thing. And with some guns it's easier than others. Like the SMG, I got the gold Vector in like a day. I mean, I'm serious. I just started working on headshots, got all the headshots done within just a little while. It's a bad spawn. Like 5 guys running at me. But I got the Vector really, really fast. And with this gun, it's taken me a little bit. I got quite a few kills with it this game, but you kind of just have to edge your way. You kind of have to chip on the block, just try and work your way through it. I don't know if either one of those things really make any sense, but, you just kind of do what you can do. I'm working on camos. I don't know if anybody else is really, really all that, I guess, interested in it. I always thought that the diamond camo, not necessarily that it looked the coolest, but that it definitely kind of had a little bit of prestige to it. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, I earned this. This is how awesome I am. Look at this guy. He's trying to plant the bomb while the bomb's already planted. I was like, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he thinking? I don't know. But yeah, there's a little bit of, I guess, glory or prestige when it comes to diamond camos. But the thing is honestly, once I get diamond camos, I stop using the gun. Like, I have diamond SMGs and assault rifles, and I stopped playing with them entirely because of it. I got diamond, and then all of a sudden, I don't really see any point in using it. I can use a shotgun or LMG and start working on other guns. I think it's probably a problem that I have that's kind of a, like I'm a little too concentrated on getting those camos. It's one of the biggest reasons why my KD is not higher than it should be. I've got another account that's got a much higher KD. This one's got like 38,000 kills on it, something along those lines. And when you get that many kills, it's really, really, really hard to bring your KD up. I mean, you really got to play really well for days and days and days. And I kind of decided, I got that other account, and I decided that this is just going to be my fun account. This is going to be my account that I get all the gold and diamond on, just because it's fun to do. Well, I mean, this game's kind of starting to wrap up. It turned out to be a surprisingly good game, considering that I was using no perks and attachments. I'm happy with that. A little side note on the end. Don't use any lethal grenades. When you use lethal, it takes away from your bloodthirsties you have to earn for camos. So if you want to try and get your gold camo, take lethals out of the equation. Run that tactician, run an insert, and maybe EMP grenade, something like that. This is Topher, and I'm out.